First, we could get off with. So, if you guys
Gonna get off? Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
use our voices to get off. Impossible. Anyway, last week Gooch released 2 new songs, both of which I was surprised when turning them on. They are country songs.
Yeah,
They are
the
genuinely
first one,
country songs.
Yeah, the first one
Simple.
had it simple. It had a very like Lumineers, hey ho vibe to it.
Yeah.
So I did not.
And they taught you how to spell simple.
Well, exactly. And so like as a song, I did not care for it at all. However, as a like just sonically, it is a country song.
Yeah.
They did it.
Colorado's even farther country.
Yes.
Still terrible fucking lyrics, and I just can't stand it.
Yeah, I didn't think it was. I thought it was definitely better than Simple, and I definitely don't really like it. But I feel like that's also one that like over time, if I can separate myself from the instant hating of them beyond words, that might be one that becomes like a guilty pleasure song. Because I didn't think it was like I thought it was really dumb, but sonically it sounded good. So I was like, I could see myself having this come on a guilty pleasure type playlist. But it's still like, if their ceiling right now is maybe in a year I'll have it on a guilty pleasure playlist when I'm drunk, that's just, you know.
Like, they're not going to be songs I'm angry when people turn on because they are country songs.
Yes.
Like, I will never go out of my way to ever listen to these songs. But if I hear them, I'm not going to be like, I'll be like, but I'm not going to be like severely disgusted because it's not fucking Bebe Rexha.
Yes.
Like, but the question is, what are they doing this for? Are they trying to start leading the tidal wave back to country, or is this just they're releasing 2 country songs before releasing more Bebe Rexha?
No, I think they will still have shit that's the Bebe Rexha absolute nonsense. But I think there's kind of this movement within the mainstream,
a slight revival,
okay? Because you've got certain people like John Party, who, I mean, there's some John Party songs that really piss me off, but he's also got some really good songs, and so there's people like that are getting a lot more mainstream appeal.
William Michael Morgan,
obviously Stapleton.
Yeah,
you know, I feel like there might be this kind of movement, and I feel like they might be, since now they're like, you know, have kids and are 30, whatever. Maybe they're like trying to think that if they make this pivot in 10 years, they won't be completely forgotten and thought of as the worst thing that's ever happened to music.
They won't be the dark past of country that people want to forget.
However, they're wrong, because no matter what they do, they will be the thing that I wish I could forget about.
Yeah, but I think it's actually just forking even harder. Like, the road is just severely, because there are still people who are doing
fork that road.
Fork it. Because what was it? Brett Eldridge is having like Meghan Trainor on a song now or something like that.
It was something
along those lines.
Something like that.
Like, so there are still those people who are like, no, we gotta get these pop artists in on our songs. So it's getting worse in that region. But then you have people like Dirks, who's now releasing The Mountain, which just sounds so far like a pretty good country album. You have Gooch releasing 2 country songs. You have even Luke Bryan, even though I don't like the song that most people are good song, it's a country song.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
And he had a article where he was talking about how...
Oh, the Billboard one?
Yeah, where he's just like, he got quoted saying like, asking like, can I really ever make another, hunting, fishing, dumb country song at this point? Kind of realizing that that whole deal has run its course.
Yeah.
So maybe.
Yeah. So it does feel like that some of these artists are just like, they're kind of stripping it back and like, wait, we got to kind of go back. Like, we got lost in this. Like,
well, exactly. I think it's like the political landscape. I feel like country music used to be very moderate. There was a lot of people just kind of near the center. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, Bernie Sanders happened. And he's just like, for the love of God, take everyone's shit. Let's go. And they're just like, you know what? You're right. We can take everyone's shit.
And then, well, I mean, in a way, it did become, even politically, country became so bipolar because it's like either super liberal or super conservative in this field. And and that's what sucks is that music has done the same, where it's either super country or just pop.
Yeah.
And it sucks, and I feel like it's gotta just wave back into just moderate across the board.
Exactly. I think it's, cycles, ups and downs, and I think that bro country was this really high wave up into the bullshit stratosphere, and now we're coming back down.
Yeah.
And one of these days we're going to get back towards mostly good music.
Yeah.
Because even like in the 2000s, early 2000s, there was plenty of shitty songs that would get played. It was just not only shitty songs.
Yeah, and
that's all I'm really asking
and
for.
it's like, because, what was it? Luke Bryan followed Do I, which is a fantastic fucking song. He followed with Rain Is a Good Thing, which is a terrible song, but it's a country song.
But it makes corn.
And whiskey makes the rain and whatever.
And whiskey makes him a little rapey.
What the fuck?
Yep.
But yeah.
So
it's like, but that was still at least country at the point, but that was obviously the start of the bro trend. And it's like how people always give the bullshit excuse of, well, outlaw country, change country. I'm like, yeah, but it brought it down from the rhinestones and bullshit that country was. That's what Waylon was. That's what Waylon and them were fighting. Merle.
Yes.
They were fighting against the trend of everything has to be so pretty and poppy and
it was like your super conservative grandparents. This is the devil's music. Like, they were rebelling against those type of people.
Yeah.
It wasn't rebelling against, oh, look at you people with talent. Look what I can do with no talent.
Yeah, exactly. It was a completely different rebellion. But, so yeah, hopefully, I don't know, or otherwise we'll just have more shitty songs that we're going to complain about all the time. Like the one we're going to get to in a little bit.
Yeah.
But